I.S.U.P.K.
So on 1 West 125th Street, home, New York, on the commending GEN.YAHANNA. You understand? In 1969, and the I.S.U.P.K. is not affiliated with any other Israelite group or any religion or any other denomination of that factor. You understand? But today, what I'm going to say is, there's something going on the earth all around the globe. Not only America, not only over there in Russia, or Italy, or Paris, or whatever it is. And that thing going on is the Lord is destroying these other religions. You understand? The Lord is trying to show you that Christianity is trash. The Lord's trying to show you that Islam is garbage. You understand? He's doing it every day on a global scale. If y'all have not realized right now. You understand? Let me get Matthew chapter 7 verse 15. Matthew 7 and 15. You understand? He's tearing down all these other precepts and precincts, or whatever you want to call them, of these religions. You understand? And first he did it by trying to show you that your Christian pastors are disgusting child molesters. You understand? He tried to show you that your deacons are liars. They're thieves and robbers. You understand? He's trying to show you this every damn Sunday you walk your behind up in the Christian church. Every time you go over to your Muslim mosque or your Christian gatherings. You understand? He's trying to show you that you're getting extorted and robbed and lied to every damn Sunday and every other weekday of the week. You understand? But blacks, Hispanic, and Indians, we too ignorant and we too stubborn to wake up to that fact. We go around like everything's all happy, lolly-golly, and parties and drinking and smoking some weed every day, but you know, while at the same damn time, the so-called white man is going around and murdering your children. So-called white man is killing your babies, putting you in the prison systems. You understand? He's destroying you in every last which way, but we want to believe it's all fun and games because it's all fun and games in these religions. You understand? Christianity is for entertainment. Islam is for entertainment. It's all trash. You understand? But your Christian pastors are such Uncle Tom Negroes and such robbers, you ain't gonna learn that nowhere unless you're in the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? Read.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of the false prophet.
Do what?
Beware of the false prophet.
You understand? In your Christian churches and your Muslim mosques and all that, your Catholic churches, there are false prophets trying to teach the word of the Lord. You understand? But guess what they teach? They teach the words of the white man. You understand? No church, no religion has any truth when it comes to what the Lord wants and what the Lord don't want. You understand? You walking around saying that the Lord loves America and the Lord loves everybody when this is a place that the Lord is going to destroy. You understand? The Lord's going to destroy America the same way he destroyed Egypt. The same way he destroyed Rome and Greece and Babylon. You understand? Wanna know why? Because America is just a melting pot of all those other great kingdoms formed into one. You understand? And now, through your Christian church and your other religions, we learn the same things that we learned back in the day. You understand? We learning the same things that were taught when Christ was walking the earth, when he was under the captivity of the Romans. You understand? We're being taught the same garbage that when we were under the captivity of the Egyptians in America. But yet we don't know that. Why? You say that one time?
beware of the false prophet.
Because there's false prophets walking on this earth today.
Right.
You understand? Those same Sadducees and Pharisees walking around back in the old times of old are walking around in times of right now. In 2019. And their names are Louis Farrakhan,
right.
T.D. Jakes, Al Sharpton, Creflo Dollar. You understand? Your neighborhood pastor, you understand, is that same false prophet that the Lord is trying to warn you about right now. Read.
Which come to you in sheep's clothing.
Any what?
Come to you in sheep's clothing.
You understand? They come around and they act and they dress like they just an upstanding citizen and they just have the pinnacle of righteousness on their chest. You understand? Dressed in that nice suit and tie. You with those nice alligator shoes. You understand? They want to look so that, you understand? Have you ever heard the phrase? You want to look the part. You gotta look the part for something, right? You trying to go get a job. What are you gonna do? You gotta look the part. You got to look like an outstanding citizen so you get hired.
Right.
That's exactly what your Christian pastors do. They want to look like they are real men of the Lord. You understand? Because of course, due to contrary belief, a real man of the Lord dresses like a man of warfare.
That's
you
right.
understand? When you get in the Christian church and all these other religions, is you get men that like to dress up like homosexuals.
Right.
You understand? That's how you know he's a false prophet. You need to beware of that. You understand? Because if you don't beware of that homosexual pastor, you're going to be getting something somewhere you don't want it. You understand? You're going to be taking something and learning something today. You understand? Read.
But inwardly, they are raving wolves.
Say what?
But inwardly, they are raving wolves.
You understand? They dress and they make their demeanor so they are seen as if they are some righteous, harmless type of people. You understand? But really when it comes down to it, they're raving wolves. I mean, they come to you all nice and sweet, like they're harmless, but inwardly, in their mind, what they have in their spirit, it's something to destroy you.
That's right.
You understand? Eat you up and kill you.
Right.
You understand? They might not kill you physically, but they kill you spiritually. You understand? You lose every bit of spirit that you need to have as a man or a woman if you're a black Hispanic named Indian. How so? Because Christianity teaches you a man to be feminine. You understand? They try to take all the masculinity out of the black men, Hispanic native Indian men. So then you go home and now you're having an emotional spat with your wife, talking like a goddamn homosexual. You understand? That's what the Christian church does, is effeminates the women. I mean the men. And at the same time, it tries to teach that women can go around and have all the authority in the household.
Right.
You understand? They teach the women to be masculine, like they have some say in their households.
Right.
You understand? That's all it is. All these religions, all these factors and denominations of religion are all here to destroy blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in their minds. You understand? Read.
Ye should know them by their fruits.
Say what?
Ye should know them by their fruits.
You understand? You should know them by their fruit, meaning this. You'll know by what they produce. You understand? You'll know how your Christian pastor is based on the people that he teach. You understand? Based off of the people that he has in his congregation. Read.
Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles?
You understand? When you go get some fruits, do you go grab the part that can hurt you? When you go get some grapes, do you go grab the thorn that can poke you? No, you make sure you get the ripe, nice grape. The ripe, nice apple or orange or whatever you're trying to get. You understand? You get the nicest, the most fresh one, not the one that might cause you any bit of harm. Read.
Even so, every good tree bear forth good fruit.
Say what?
Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit.
You understand? If it's a good tree, the fruit it produces is going to be very prosperous and juicy. You understand? It's going to be great and healthy for you. But guess what? You go around, you see Christianity, and you go if you try to base Christianity off the things it produces, it doesn't produce no good, righteous people. You understand? All Christians want to say they are outstanding citizens and they just a pinnacle of greatness. But guess what? At the same time, they go to church on Sunday, then they go home and smoke some weed. They go to church on Sunday, and they go to be a stripper on Monday. You understand? They go to church on Sunday, and then they go be a homosexual later that night. You understand? Christians are disgusting liars. You understand? No Christian church has ever produced a just man or woman on this earth. You understand? And no, don't get me started on Islam. You understand? All these Muslims and all these people want to go pick up the Islamic faith, trying to talk all this, Allah is good, Allah is great. Well, Allah is garbage.
That's right.
You understand why? Because what he produces is murderers. You understand? How do I know that? Based off of history and what's going on today in 2019, we had some Muslims go bomb a church over in Sri Lanka. You understand? Bomb 2 churches and a hotel. And guess how many casualties these Muslims created? 321 casualties over in Sri Lanka. You understand? And that's what the Islamic faith teaches. Why? Because they teach about Allah is all. They say He's a loving God, or a loving deity, or whatever they want to say He is. You understand? But at the same time, they send their people to come bomb take down the Twin Towers.
Right.
You understand?
That's right.
They go take down the Twin Towers. They go bomb police precincts. They go bomb Christian churches, Catholic churches, or whatever. But y'all want to say Islam's the way. You understand? You want to listen to Malcolm X and believe that what he taught was the way to go. You understand? But at the same time, there's nothing good that comes out of Islam.
Right.
I'm sorry to say, sorry, not sorry at the same time. Read.
But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
Say what?
But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
You understand? Islam is that corrupt tree. Christianity is that corrupt tree because everything it produces is contrary to what the Lord wants.
Right.
You understand? Everything Christianity produces is against the Lord. You understand? Everything that Christianity and Islam teaches is satanic worship. You understand? That's all it is. Satanic worship. But all these blacks, Hispanic, and Indians that go to church on Sundays and go to their Muslim mosques, they want to believe it's the right thing to go, right thing to do. They sing and dance, get a little bit of entertainment, then go do and live the disgusting life they've been living prior to that day on Sunday. Read.
A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit.
You understand? If Christianity was the way to go, the fruit it would produce would be good. You understand? Same with Islam. But at the same time, if a tree is corrupt, it cannot bring forth good fruits. You understand? So Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, Buddhism, whatever type of religious denomination you want to associate yourself with, just realize you are a disgusting fruit that's being produced. You understand?
Right.
That's the whole point of the matter. Read.
Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hauled down, hewed down. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewed down.
You understand? You don't know what it means to be hewn down. It means it needs to be uprooted, destroyed, demolished. You understand? Chopped down. And guess what? The Lord is chopping down Christianity every damn day. You understand? That's why you can have churches being bombed. You understand? That's why you can have the Roman Cathedral over there in Paris burnt down to the goddamn ground. You understand? The Lord is destroying the strongholds of these religions. He's destroying the pastors. He's destroying the deacons. You understand? He's destroying the building in itself. But all these blacks, Hispanic, and Indians still want to believe that Christianity is the way to go. If Christianity was the house of the Lord, if the Christian church was the house of the Lord, why would the Lord destroy it? It does not make no sense for the Lord to destroy His own house. You understand? But you want to know what? The foundation of Christianity is weak. The foundation of Islam is weak. You want to know why? Because it's not built off of the foundation of the Bible. It's not built on the foundation of the one true living God of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? Which is the God that we like to say, the God of the niggas. You understand? Because the God of the niggas has a real foundation. And that real foundation is the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge. Not no Christian church, not no Muslim mosque. You understand? Those foundations are built off of man-made gods, man-made deities. And these man-made deities can't even hold up a candle to the Lord. You understand? That's the whole point of the matter. So that's what the Lord is trying to show you. He's the true power on this earth. He's going to tear down the altars of the white man. He's going to tear down the altars of the so-called Arabs and the Chinese and Japanese, and he's doing it every day on a global scale. You understand? Go to Deuteronomy 7:1. Baba Gashah. It's time for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to wake the hell up out of the brainwashing of these religions. You understand? The whole point of the matter, the word religion itself is a disgusting thing to even say. The word religion goes against Christianity itself. It shows you how and why and the purpose of it is why it was erected. The word religion comes from a Latin word called religio, which means to bind or to strict. You understand? Meaning this, Christianity is here to keep you pleasant. It's here to keep you in one docile state so you never can roam freely. You understand? While you suffering and dying, Christianity is here to keep you in that same suffering and dying state. It's binding you so you can't move. You understand? It's constricting your movements. So now your mind is stuck on this God-forsaken religion. You understand? Your mind is stuck on Christianity. Your mind is stuck on Islam. And now you hear the real words of the Lord, but because Christianity and Islam have bound you and constricted you to this stupid plane of thinking, now you can't hear the truth. You understand? That's why when you go into this Bible, it says what? He that has an ear, let him hear. Right. It says it all throughout the Bible. He that have understanding, let him hear. But guess what? You don't have no understanding anymore because you have been constricted to one belief system. That belief system has confounded your hearing. So now you can't hear the real words of the Lord. You understand? That's why you have brothers and sisters walking around and saying, my girl's got a girlfriend. Because they can't hear the words of the Lord, and how the Lord hates homosexuality. They can't hear that smoking weed and cigarettes is against the laws of the Lord. Why? Because Christianity has taught them that they can go do whatever they want because nobody's perfect. You understand? Christianity, Islam, and all these other religions are here to make you believe that no matter what you do, it's okay. It's all right. God loves you. Just try to do it next week. The Lord's not about trying to do nothing. The Lord's about get it done or get punished for not getting it done. You understand? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land where thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee.
Say what?
Has cast out many nations before thee.
You understand? You want to go around on this earth all the way back to history, back to ancient times. What has the Lord done? We've been put into slavery, and then guess what? He taught us about that slavery. You understand? The Lord saved us from the captivity of the Egyptians. He got us up from around them, the Africans. Then, guess what he did again? He got us up from around the Assyrian. He got us up from around the Romans. And now, guess what? He's going to get us up from around the so-called white man in America today. You understand? Read.
The Hittites, and the Girgasites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
You understand? It just went down the whole pedigree and the whole whatnot of all these other nations and their biblical names. You understand? All these other nations, it's saying greater and mightier than thee because they outnumber us. You understand? Because they have a military. They have ways to protect their kids. They have ways to protect their households. You understand? The so-called white man, he's got the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Air Force. He's got all these ways to protect his people. You understand? The Africans, they have an army. The Arabs, they have an army. So right now, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have no army. We have no stronghold that can fight against the terrorist attacks that the white man has been committing upon our people. You understand? But the whole point of the matter is, that's only for a time being. The Lord's army is being erected on this earth under the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? The defenders of the faith and the fatherless.
That's right.
You understand? We are the ones that are going to defend the weak. Defend the ones in need. And guess what? All y'all Christians are in need of some saving.
That's right.
All y'all Muslims are in need of some saving.
Right.
You understand? Why? Because you are believing in a religion that's going to destroy you.
Right.
You understand? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them.
Thou shalt what?
Smite them.
What?
Smite them.
If you don't know what it means to smite, it means to kill. You understand? How did the Lord get us out of the hands of the Egyptians? He killed the Egyptians. He killed all the firstborn sons, and he had plagues run rampant over the Egyptians. You understand? He killed them. Then guess what the Lord did to the Romans? He killed the Romans. Guess what he did to the Greeks? He killed the Greeks. Guess what he did to the Assyrians? He killed the Assyrians. You understand? So why did he do these things? Because they put their hands on the Lord's chosen people, which is you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? Read.
And utterly destroy them.
To what?
Utterly destroy them.
You understand? To utterly destroy something is a great feat. You understand? What did the Lord do to Egypt? He utterly destroyed it. And guess what? Nobody lives in that God-forsaken sand pit of a place no more.
That's right.
You understand? There's no water there. You understand? It's hard living conditions if you try. He utterly destroyed them. Then guess what he did? He utterly destroyed Rome. Where's Rome now? Where is it? There's no more Rome. You understand? They trying to make up for what they lost, but it's not as great of an empire as it once was. You understand? They had to come over here and steal the land from the Native Indians and recreate their Roman Empire here in America.
Right.
You understand? Read.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
Say what?
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
You understand? And the Lord said to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that we are not to make no covenants with these other nations. What is a covenant? Any type of agreement or peace treaty. You understand? We ain't supposed to be coming over here and making covenants and promises with these and joining these other nations. The Lord did what when he created all nations? He sent them in their own lands. You understand? He gave the Israelites Jerusalem. You understand? He gave the Africans their sect of Africa. He gave the so-called white man the Caucasus Mountains in Georgia, Russia. You understand? He gave the Arabs the spots over in the Middle East. Yeah, Mesopotamia. You understand? Every nation was given their own land. And that's how the Lord wants it. He wants segregation.
That's right.
You understand? The Lord is not about no integration. That's the teachings of your Uncle Tom sellout, Martin Luther King. You understand? Martin Luther King taught us to go against the Bible. Martin Luther King taught us to go against the words of the Lord. You understand? He wanted us to come hand in hand with so-called white man. Well, guess what? That was a disservice to the Lord.